Hello and welcome back. If you are a student and you're working from home, connecting to a remote server, running some simulations, etc., then you might have already noticed that internet connection getting disturbed often breaks your simulation and you have to rerun your simulation multiple times, etc. So in those scenarios, it will be useful if you have something which will make sure that even if your connection drops, your simulation keeps on running in the server, and when you reconnect back, you get everything restored in the same form it was just before reconnecting. So Screen is a tool. Screen is a window manager in Linux which lets you do exactly that. In this tutorial, I'm going to give a short introduction to Screen. First of all, let's see if we have Screen in our server. For that, first we'll log into the server. Screen -v will tell you if you have Screen already. So I have installed Screen already. If you don't have Screen, you can use this command, screen apt-get sudo apt-get install Screen. Okay, since I have Screen, I'm going to start with the tutorial directly. So the first step is to start a Screen session. I'm going to call it, I'm just going to give a name Python for this session. You can have as many sessions as you want. So it creates a window with the name Screen 0, as you can see on the top of the terminal. So I want to work with two windows at the same time. So I'm going to create another window. For that, you can use this command Cntl+a C. So you can use Ctrl+a Ctrl+c or Ctrl+a C. Both are equivalent. So I'm going to press in the keyboard. I'm going to use a combination Ctrl+a and then C. So if you notice, this has changed to Screen 1. So now I have two screens. Now I'm going to open a file, Python file, which I already have in my remote server, which is print.py. So what it does is, this is an infinite loop. Inside that there is a sub for loop which will count from 0 to 999 and it will print that number. This is what I have in Screen 1. Now I want to run this code. This is going to take infinite time. So this is just to say that, just to show how it's going to affect simulations taking longer time. So this is just a toe example. Now I want to go back to my Screen 0 and run this Python file while I keep this Python file open in Screen 1. So this is a key combination to navigate between windows. Let's come back here, Ctrl+a. Now I'm back to Screen 0. Here I'm going to run my Python file, Python print.py. So like I said, it's going to keep on printing. Now I have connected to the server. Let's say my connection is not very reliable. In that case, I would just detach the screen and let it run in the server and log out before the connection actually drops. Detaching screen is done using this command, Ctrl+a D. Let's come back here and Ctrl+a D. You can see that screen has detached. Now I'm going to exit from my server, exit. Connection has been closed, and I'm going to close this terminal also, just to demonstrate how this works. Let's open another terminal. Let's say in ideal scenarios, when the connection, example scenario, when the connection is dropped and when it is restored, you try to log into the remote server again, like this. Now you want to see the current screens which are running in this server. So for that, you can use this command, screen -ls. Now you can see that there is a screen. There's only a single screen running and its name is Python and it is detached. You want to reattach that screen and see how the run is going on right now. For that you can use the command screen reattach. The name of the session is Python. As you can see, it's still running. That's it about screen. If you want to navigate between windows, you can always use Ctrl+a option. I have just used Ctrl+a to come back to the window where I have my Python file.